you so much for a little while ago. You would have noticed that I wasn't here because I was going through some technical difficulties and managed to figure it out. So I gotta admit, my biggest fear about this evening was that the technology wouldn't work, and lo and behold, that was the case. But I'm so grateful that those of you that stuck around and you held the faith strong, you're still here. So thank you for being here, everybody. I know we have people tuning into the live event right now, as well as this recording afterwards, all around the world. And this is lesson 1 in abundance as to how connected we all are around the planet, that we can actually all come together in a live setting just like this and have an experience just like this. Because to be honest, my intention is not to travel the world and share workshops. I want to be able to be anywhere I want to be and share life, share the adventure with all of you wherever you are as well. Because ultimately we're all in the place we need to be. And so it's so beautiful to officially be here with all of you right now. And thank you for saying yes to this. My intention for this evening is to share space and some experiences together where we really remember the abundance that we already have, that we're already experiencing in our lives. And a lot of the time, we go through our day-to-day experiences, our routines, and our habits, and we forget to bear witness to the blessings of abundance that are already all around us, that we already are. And so my intention for tonight is to guide you through some experiences that really activate that remembering inside of you for how blessed life already is. And if you have a difficult time finding the true blessings in life, I'm hoping that some of the exercises we go through tonight are going to support you to ground more deeply into the experience that you're having right now, and to find gratitude, and to find the blessings, and to find your power in that. Because here's the thing with this energy of abundance, is so often when we dip into the energy of lack, we get clouded by our fears or our self-perception, and we don't allow ourselves to fully realize just how supported we are. And so I hope you have right now a pen and a paper, because I carry this beautiful book with me everywhere I go. I've been carrying a journal with me for, oh gosh, probably 10 years, and I don't often read back through my old journals, but it's interesting when I do. But I do record my life story as it's unfolding, the ideas, the epiphanies, and the breakthrough experiences that I guide for my own life. And I just, for me, the process of actually writing down my thoughts is that first part of bringing the etheric or thought energy down into the physical so that it can be released, so it can be acknowledged, so that we can actually see in a blank canvas right in front of us what's going on inside of our own mind. And so to kick off the adventure tonight, I'm going to get you to write down on a real piece of paper, if you have one available, one thing that you want that you don't have. So one thing that you want in your life that you don't have yet, and write that down. And I encourage you now, I'm going to do the exact same thing, to close down all of the tabs in your browser so that this is the experience that you are fully committed to right now. We don't need our Facebook, our Twitter, our Pinterest, or any of those other things. That let's allow ourselves to be fully present for the next however long this experience lasts, and let's play full on. So I'm going to just guide us through an opening intention or prayer so that we can really ground into ourselves, because wherever you're at in the world, you're either beginning your day or you're finishing your day. And either way, let's just allow ourselves to clear our energy from everything that happened, and I'll clear my energy from the technical challenges that I was having earlier, and let's just arrive fully, get grounded. So I encourage you to close your eyes if you feel comfortable. And let's just focus on breathing. So breathing in to the bottom of the belly and just pulling all of your energy back into you. Pausing at the top and exhaling through the mouth. Relaxing the shoulders, back, hips. Breathing in. Letting go of any stress that you've been holding on to. Letting the tension melt away. Breathing in again. Pulling the life energy into your body. Filling the cells. And exhaling, arriving to here. Arriving to this moment. And continuing to breathe as we focus on thoughts of gratitude, giving thanks for this day, for this moment, for this life that we've been blessed with, for all the elements, for all the magic and minerals that make up life, this experience that we're having now with our bodies, with the earth, and for all the experiences we've had up to here that have been our teachers, our lessons, and our adventure. Celebrating and giving thanks for this connection that we have with others all around the world. We're growing through this experience together. Thank you, Creator of all that is, for the energy of life that's breathing into us, that's breathing with us. May each of us have our own insights and receive whatever messages or medicine that serves us in the highest and best way tonight. May we all be open to this experience. May we be open to remembering the truth of who we are, of how powerful we are, of how powerful our thoughts are, how powerful our intentions and actions are. May we awaken to the truth of the love that we are. Creator of all that is, we thank you for aligning, and we choose to align our thoughts, our intentions, our words, our actions, and all the exercises tonight and beyond with the energy of abundance, with the energy of more than enough, so that we may share that energy and that perception with the world. Thank you, life, for this day, for this breath. Continue to breathe in and just feel the energy feeding your cells. And breathing in again, filling your body, breathing into the bottom of the belly, into the chest. And exhale a big sigh of relief. Feeling the way life supports you in this moment. Breathing in. And exhale. Smiling. Feeling yourself alive and here. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I feel more grounded. So one thing that I'm committed to through this journey that we're going to have tonight and for the future webinar experiences, because this is a new chapter for me in Cowabunga Life. I have had e-courses, I've done workshops, hundreds of workshops, and this is my first webinar. And those of you that are here watching this, thank you. I'm so grateful. This is amazing. I'm really excited right now. For me, this is abundance, and I hope this is abundance for you. I hope what you receive as gifts and insights tonight is an affirmation and confirmation of the abundance that you have in your life, that you can open yourself to experiences like this. And so, coming back to what we want and don't have. Oh God, life is such an adventure. As you know, you're going through your own adventure right now, and fortunately we have this opportunity to to tune in together. But it's such an adventure. We have these desires, we have these wants, and then we have this path in front of us that we're walking every single day. And God, it can be so confusing sometimes. As we're walking this path, it can be so confusing. And the energy of fear really fogs our ability to see our life and ourself and our circumstances clearly. The thoughts of fear really cloud our mind from being able to recognize that everything is perfect right now. And so just taking this opportunity right now to put your hand on your chest, over your heart, whatever's going on in your life right now. Taking a deep breath. Recognize and say out loud, my life is perfect. Again, breathing in. And again, my life is perfect. Say it out loud. And again, my life is perfect. And again, say it a little bit louder with a little more enthusiasm, like you really, really mean it. My life is perfect. All right? And now let's just kind of, let's get the body feeling it. All right? So just stand up for a moment. I'm going to take these headphones off because I don't need to hear myself. I want you to just like feel that body and be like, I'm perfect. You are perfect. Our lives are perfect. We have our needs met right now. And there's a little dance that I learned a long time ago, and I want you to join me in this dance. So start to breathe and pull that energy in. And start to say thank you, and thank you, and thank you, and thank you, and thank you. Breathe in. It's our first live webinar gratitude dance in the history of the universe. Everything is perfect right now. Everything that you have experienced up to this moment is here to guide you forward in your life to become your ultimate self of who you're here to be. Everything, every experience, every challenge that we have, those challenges that we have are here to give us the strength, the courage, and the wisdom to teach us those lessons so that we can step into our power and so we can pay that forward to others who are less fortunate to have overcome those challenges that we have. And so there's a lesson in abundance right now, is that we can celebrate and give thanks for our current state of being, our challenges, whether it be health, whether it be finances, whether it be feeling completely lost, confused, and scared about our future. All of these things are blessings because our solutions are going to be presented to us should we keep trekking forward and giving ourselves more and more of these types of experiences. We all have different programs running through our mind that tell us we're not enough, that we don't have enough. And anything, any feeling of fear or unworthiness that we have throughout the day is a lie. And so these parts, these thoughts are here to teach us what it is that we've been buying into so that we can start to take control of our own reality experience. We all have the opportunity in this moment and in every moment up to here to really just say, you know, not really into that belief that people don't like me. Not really into that belief or that idea about myself that I'm unlovable. Not really into that belief or that idea anymore that I need to be lonely or that life needs to be a struggle. Yeah, it stops here. Because we have that power, we have that ability to really just shift ourselves through our thought processes. And so, what is abundance? Abundance is a large quantity of something. And so even though most people, when they think abundance, they think money. Right now, you probably came to the call because you want to make more money. And you know what? We're going to talk about money today because that is an important aspect of abundance, but it is not abundance. Abundance is this. Abundance is nature. Abundance is the 70 plus trillion cells that we have inside of our body. Abundance is so much more than just money. And so all of us are abundant right now. And so let's just do a little exploration into the area of your life that you are most abundant in. Some of us are completely abundant in our health. We have epic health. We are strong, we are vibrant, we feel amazing all the time, and yet we have no money in the bank account. Some of us have so much money, but we have no time. And so we're abundant in the money department, but we are not abundant in the time department. And so some of us have way too much time. And so we have so much abundance there, but we have no money, or our health is really poor. And so what we want to do is to gain some momentum by focusing on the area of your life that you are most abundant about. Maybe it's your family, your relationships that you have with people that you just absolutely love and adore. And that is the wealth in your life. Because what we want to connect to, abundance is not the things and money, as I posted on my Facebook earlier today. Abundance is, it's a feeling, it's an energy, it's a vibration. And when we can connect to that energy, we can live in the space of knowing we are fully supported right now, that our needs are met. And when we can rest into that space, like truly be in the energy of having enough, all of our fears, all of our worries go away. And so with that beautiful wand that we call a pen and that piece of paper, just take a moment and ask yourself, what is the area of my life that I'm most abundant in? What is the area of your life that you are most abundant in? And write that down. Is it time? Be filled with time? Is it a wealthy bank account? Is the garden full of food? There's so many areas that you can be abundant. Perhaps you're retired and you have 30 or 40 years worth of experience in a specific field or trade. That is also abundance. All of that time, you're a master at something. That is true abundance, is mastery of something. So think bigger picture than just what you have. And then write down, what is the area of my life that I feel least abundant? Where do you feel least abundant? What is that area in your life that drains your energy every time you think about it? That feels like a pit, a dark black hole of emptiness. A sludgy, disgusting, gross energy. What is that in your life where you feel you're lacking the most amount? And look at those two areas, those two opposites. And look at the first one where you feel most abundant. And just thank that energy. Thank yourself. Thank whatever choices you've made to create that type of wealth in your life. Because some part of you, some part of your values or your nature have supported you to create that abundance in your life, whatever it might be. And look at the other one, the thing that you feel you're lacking abundance in. And just take a deep breath in. And let's feel into this. Just going to guide a short little process here. And let's, while that energy is fresh and clear, let's just take a moment and close your eyes. And let's feel into that energy. Let's see what it has to teach you. So breathing in deeply. And exhale, softening. I'm just saying out loud, the area of my life I feel least abundant is, and say it. And take a deep breath in. And exhale, softening. Just noticing how your body's feeling in this moment. And breathing in again, feeling that energy bubble, and noticing which part of your body, where in your body is stirring up the most resistance. And exhale, and breathing in again, and feeling that resistance on the surface. And exhale, softening into it. And breathing in again, imagine yourself seeing that resistance in your body as a color. Move towards the color. And exhale. And breathing in. And exhale. Allow yourself to be right in the center of the color. And breathing in to the color in your body. And allowing for a feeling or emotion to surface. And ask yourself what it is. And softening into that. Exhaling. And breathing in again. Just feeling all that's there. Being fully present with whatever that energy is. Exhale, softening. Now breathing in. Asking, what is this voice saying? What is this energy saying? What is the words that are repeating again and again and again? And say it out loud. What is this voice repeating? And ask yourself, is that absolute truth? Remember, if it's causing you to feel low, the answer is no, it's not truth. Ask yourself in this moment, is this what this idea, this belief is saying about you or life? Is this how you want to live your reality? Is believing this voice? If the answer is no, then say that out loud. No. Be firm. And breathe into that. And imagine yourself connecting in with a light above your crown and pulling that light into your body. And in this moment, through your pure intentions, ask yourself if you want to hold on to this energy, this idea, this belief any longer. And through the power within you, the power of intentions, feel that energy of light coming in and cleansing the space in your body, breathing in, directing the energy where it needs to go, and exhale, feel the energy start to leave through your breath, commanding that this energy, that all the beliefs, all the ideas, any and all thoughts, thought forms, past experiences, traumas, any and all karma or contracts that have created this thought particle, this thought form, this idea, this belief about yourself or life, that they be uncreated, destoried, and deleted from your mind, your conscious, subconscious mind. And feel a wave of energy washing down and through you. And feel your feet planted and rooted. And feel that energy washing through you, all that no longer serves. And take a deep breath in, and giving thanks, exhaling. And asking yourself, what is the belief? What do I want for my reality? What do you want for your reality? What belief? What idea? What intention? Where do you want to be putting your energy? If that voice has been saying, I'm unlovable, then what is it that you do want? If that voice has been saying that I don't have enough or that it's a struggle, what do you want? Write that down. Write whatever that is down. Take a deep breath and put those intentions on paper. Write that down. And if anybody has any questions, there's a little chat room over on the side here. Feel free to ask your questions, leave your comments, anything like that, and I'll check over and I'll do my best to address those as we go through in the flow here. So what's beautiful is through presence. Our presence is the true abundance. When we connect in with presence, we have the ability and the power to choose what we want to believe and experience in our lives. And this just takes practice. It takes making it a habit. So much of the time we go through our lives and we're on this autopilot experience where our thoughts are running our reality, where we're moving from point A to point B, but we're not present for the entire journey. We spend our entire lives focusing on a goal, and we're not present for all of the magic that we experience along the way to creating whatever that goal might be. Our presence is where our power is. That is where true abundance lies. My belief and what I've been working on for the last decade is having an abundance of time. This is why I've set up my lifestyle, my business, how I've been able to support thousands of people around the world with their meditation practices by having it all online and having an archives of information so that I don't have to be going around the world trying to teach one at a time, because that is not abundance for my time. Time is so valuable. It is that asset that we all have an equal amount of. We all have 24 hours in our day. That is a lot of moments to be present to the magic, to just simply rest and be. Even en route, whether it's driving the kids to school or soccer practice, or it's being at a desk at work, even in those spaces, we can find presence. We can allow ourselves to come into the experience of being presence. It's truly what we do with our time that makes all of the difference. And we can play, I mean, I play games all the time. I'm just going to plug in my computer here. This is a game, my friends. This is a game. And I encourage you, if you haven't already, to make an oath of fun in your life. To give yourself full permission to stop taking yourself and your challenges, your debt, or whatever other experiences you have going on so seriously. Because they'll pass. But when this life is over, those aren't the memories that we want to cherish. And the things that we tend to hang on to and remember are those big emotional charges. And a lot of time, the emotional charges that we're having in our daily experiences are things of stress. We're thinking about the future and what we don't have now for our future. because we've been programmed from a very young age that we have to plan for the future, we have to save to get ahead, and all of these things. It's great to have a little extra cash in the bank account. Yes, absolutely. But if we don't, it does not mean we're not abundant right now. And that's truth. So coming back to that experience, that question that I had, what area are you most abundant in? I want to just give you some examples of how you can start to trade the area. It's almost like a currency. Money is a currency. Time is a currency. Health can be a currency because health is energy. That can be a currency. Relationships are a currency. Imagine all of these currencies. Currencies are just energy. It's an energy that can be exchanged and circulated. And so let's just say you have tons and tons of money, but you don't have much time because you're spending all of your time making that money. So you're not actually enjoying your life and getting to do the things that you want. I had this conversation on the golf course this morning with a friend of mine, and we were just talking about how absurd it is how many people fear living their dreams now. You can live your dreams right now. It's the absolute total truth. You may not be able to live your dreams in the way that your mind has painted the picture of how your dreams should be, but you can definitely do the things that you love daily in some way, shape, or form. Before I had a whole bunch of money, I didn't have a whole bunch of money. Before I had enough money to buy a golf membership, I would go to the park near my house and I would hit golf shots for hours because that was the closest to playing golf that I could. And it was pure bliss. You can volunteer, you can do whatever it is that you love doing, you can do that all the time now. And it just takes making it a priority, making yourself a priority, making your dreams a priority. That is the truth. And so let's say you have all the money and very little time. So with that, you can trade your money and hire people to do the things that are taking up some of your time so you can free up that time. If you're somebody who doesn't have, or who has tons of time, because that's something that I've worked on in my life, is having plenty of time, then you can use your extra time as a currency. And whether it's money you want, then you could trade your time for money. Or you can use that time to develop mastery in the area that you're most passionate about. And that's what I recommend. Because passion ignites so much. It's actually something that we can't really describe in our vocabulary, because passion, it's an energy of spirit. It is like the soul's true expression through life. And when we meet somebody that's passionate, they could be passionate about chess, they could be passionate about cooking, they could be passionate about anything, but that passion, that fire and that energy is what births so much. And passion is such a strong form of currency in our lives, and it amounts to a lot of powerful energy. If you take an honest look at your life and where you have been exchanging time, where are you spending your time right now? And this was in a video that I created the other day, you can find on my blog. But look at where you're spending the most amount of time on a daily basis, the habits that you have pretty ingrained. And ask yourself if those places that you're spending your time, are they aligned with who you really want to be? With what you really want to do with your life? Because if the answer is no for any of them, now's the opportunity to start dreaming and writing about and planning how every action you take, everything you do in your daily life, how can it align with who you're here to be? Because the true abundance is getting to be ourselves. Is getting to celebrate this life because we're living how we want to live. And truth be told, nobody is forcing you to live your life in a certain way. You can walk away from whatever you're doing, the parts you're doing that you don't like. It may be very difficult to walk away from what you're doing that you're not enjoying, that's causing you misery, that's causing you strife, that's causing you to feel lack or limited. But you can walk away at any moment, and you can choose a completely other reality. And I've been going through a lot of growth as I've been redefining the path that I'm choosing to take right now. And it's scary. It's so scary. And practices like breathing and giving thanks and being present with nature and journaling are what are keeping me grounded and clear enough to know that I'm making the best choices possible for my future self. And your future self is going to thank you for all of the things that you do. It doesn't matter if you're doing EFT and tapping to open up to feeling better, to feeling more grateful, to feeling more alive, or if it's exercise or writing in a gratitude journal or doing meditations or going to yoga classes. All of these things are great. Incorporate all of them. You deserve to have many, many paths and passions. Because you are a beautiful, unique you. And every moment's a different moment. And every moment could need a different medicine that's going to make us come alive, that's going to support us to heal whatever needs to be healed, or to activate whatever gift we're trying to create in the world. And so when we attach our fears to what it is that we want, we say, I want this, but I feel I can't have it. Or when we attach the energy of lack to our desires, we push it away. And so ask yourself, that one thing at the beginning of this webinar that you wrote down, that one thing that you want but you don't have right now. Ask yourself, how has my energy been pushing this away? How has my need been pushing this away? Or making me feel less than? And take a deep breath in. When we remember that life is a game, or an adventure, or a journey, we begin to have this awakening experience that it's a mystery to be solved. Whatever it is that you desire in your life is a part of your own evolution, and it's perfect. You should feel good about the things that you want. If you want to make lots of money, let that be a part of your path to self-mastery. If you want to just play or create art or music or any of these things, let that be a part of your path to self-mastery. There's nothing wrong with that. You can align every aspect of your life with all that you love. Trust me, you can do that. It does take letting go of what is not serving that vision any longer. Whether it's relationships, whether it's a job, all these things. Every single day almost, there could be a challenging decision that we have to make that's going to move us forward or keep us where we are. And so what is the one decision that you have been avoiding that you know will move you forward, but you're afraid to do it? What would it feel like for you if you removed the fear and you did it? What do you need to do? Here's one of the cool things that I've learned along the way. So I'll be honest. I've been on the entrepreneurial adventure for about 9 years now. And my first half a decade was really, really difficult. In fact, it was these first 5 years of my entrepreneurial journey that I truly learned about magic of life and intention, and gratitude. Gratitude has been a massive, massive blessing in my life. And I have so many stories of miracles that have happened. But in those first 5 years, when I had very little money, and many, many times I did not know where the next meal was coming from, several times I didn't have a home that was mine because I didn't have the money to pay for rent, or I was way behind on rent. And you know, in those times I just kept practicing gratitude, and I stayed completely focused on my passions. And my passions at that time were working with youth, were teaching, were meditating, were developing myself, playing sports, writing, creating comedy. But I just stayed focused on doing those. And because I had the passion cultivated faith within me that I would be carried through this experience. And so I just kept creating constantly. And people that have seen what I've built over the last, especially the last 5 years since launching Cowabunga Life, or the last 8 years since doing the gratitude dance, anybody that's witnessed this journey as an outside perspective has seen just constant commitment. I've published hundreds and hundreds of articles because writing about my experiences helped me to get through the fears that I was going through, or healing the parts of my consciousness and psyche that were living a lie. And so I just kept creating and being passionate and doing what inspired me. And when we do this, when we follow our passions, as I said, I was making very little money in those days, but I didn't need money. When we follow our passions, our energy is lifted. We have less needs, which means we spend less money, which means we need to work less hours, which means we can focus on more of our passions. Let me say that again, because this is really, really important. If you want to experience true abundance in your life, if you're not feeling it to the degree of which you really, really know is possible for you or want to know is possible for you. Follow your passions every single day. Do what you love. Love every single moment of what you're doing, because that energy is going to cause you to need less in your life. And by needing less in your life, you need to spend less money. And if you spend less money, then you don't need to work as much at a job that you dislike. And you can just continue to focus more on those passions. And because you're focusing on those passions all the time, you become a master of what you're passionate about. And people are going to start to pay you money to teach them. It's incredible! Seriously, if you get passionately inspired about your life and you focus on that, I'm not talking about focusing on that for a year. I'm talking about focusing on that for the next 5 to 10 years or more. Just doing what you're passionate about. Simplifying your life so much that all that you have is all that you want. Imagine that. If all that you had was all that you truly cherished. And if that's the way life is for you, then you're free. And the rest is just continuing to refine your gift, what it is that you're here to passionately do. Because that passion, that currency and energy being activated and alive is a true gift to others. I don't know if you've noticed this, but let you in on a little secret here. There's a lot of people in the world that are hopeless right now. And to meet people like you that are grateful, that enjoy their lives, that do what they love, that are activated, aware, and passionately creating themselves, yourself, how you want to be. That wakes people up. Seriously. More than we can know. I have no idea. But I get enough emails to realize that me being me changes people on a cellular level. And so I can affirm for you that you being you and giving yourself permission to live the life that you truly want is going to rock people's worlds and wake them up and make the world a better place. More than all the activism we could ever try and do, more than anything, it shifts consciousness. Consciousness is where it's at. Consciousness is sexy. That's what we're here to do. Here to wake it up, to stir it up, to show the new possibility and paradigm. Abundance is loving everything that you have right now. If you don't feel abundant, look around the room that you're sitting in. If it's messy, clean it. Turning your home, whatever environment you have, into a Zen space that's clean, that you feel comfortable, that feels like a sanctuary, it's a massive step in abundance, to allowing more in. If you have clutter, you're not creating the space to feel open to allow more in. Let's take a moment. I love moments. Take a deep breath in. And giving thanks in this moment for all the moments that we have. Giving thanks to be flying through outer space on this planet called Earth. Through this infinitely expanding universe. Trippy. Giving thanks for all that life has blessed us with, for the food that we've eaten today, for the water that we have to drink. Giving thanks for wherever it is that we're laying our head tonight. Giving thanks for the soul family we have around the world. For the people on this call. Giving thanks for gratitude. And to constantly say thank you to life. Giving thanks for our ability to choose, to make choices that move us forward in lives in the direction that we want to go. Giving thanks for every single tiny little piece of the puzzle that's coming together, for every little bit of clarity that opens us up more to the magic, opens us up more to who it is that we truly are, underneath the layers of ideas that we've been told who we are. Thank you, thank you, thank you, life. Thank you, breath. Just feeling inside of yourself now. All your needs met in this moment. And if ever there's something that you actually do need, that you don't see in your physical reality right now, if you truly do need it, you will have it. It will be around you. It will be within 1 degree of separation. This is how life works. You're being guided all the time. And we all take the opportunity to be present with life, with ourselves. I would say breathing, breath work has been one of the major catalysts for opening me up to how abundant we are. It's that direct link, that direct connection to life. Because in this moment, as you breathe in, everything is breathing with you. Every living thing that is breathing. It's all connected. You're not alone. I'm not alone. We're not alone. We're connected to everything. How's it get more abundant than that? When we focus on these passions and cultivating that energy within ourselves, which takes practice. Seriously, if we're to get serious about something, which we're going to do for a few seconds, create awesome habits. Don't put yourself on guilt trips about letting go or needing to quit some stuff. Don't do that. What you need to do is just add some awesome habits to your life, one at a time. You know, every 21 days, just add a little smidgen of awesome. Or every day, you get a choice. Add an extra cup of water to your regime. Add a extra 5 minutes of breathing. Add 5 minutes of just total silence. Every little bit of awesomeness that you add to your life increases your energy levels and your vibrational frequency, speaking in the quantum physics terms, which we don't need to do anymore. Sorry about that. All you got to do is just keep adding awesome things to your life, and that energy is going to just keep increasing inside of you. This is a long-term vision. There's no quick fixes on planet Earth, folks. We're here for the long term until life is over. And even then, we'll still continue on the ride. So let go of the need to have all of your desires met right now and enjoy what is right now. Accept all that is right now. Love what is right now. Take the time to actually care about all that is right now. Because you created it. All of your intentions, thoughts, ideas, beliefs, and actions, or lack of actions, have created what you have right now. All of your actions, thoughts, ideas, beliefs, and actions will move you forward to where you want to go. So answer this. What do you really want in your life? If you wave that magical wand, and you created your reality to be how you wanted it to be, how would it be? Because that's what you're doing every moment. Every choice you make is either aligning you or not aligning you with what you want. And the more you choose to align yourself with what it is that you want, the more it becomes your reality. It takes practice. That's why this life journey is a trip. all of your actions on a daily basis are moving you closer or further away. And it's all good. Whatever you're doing, it's all good. Because it's all just learning. It's all an opportunity to learn. So, again, let's not take ourselves so seriously. But I have a note here. Where is it? When, here it is. Are you ready? Wait for it. I believe, personally, that when we cultivate this energy inside of us, which is the energy of abundance. Abundance is just having a lot of energy. And when we cultivate that energy of abundance inside of us through the practices in thought, the practices in gratitude, the practices in breath work, the practices in healing limitations inside of ourselves, the practices in focusing our energy and intentions in the direction we want to go in our lives, and the practices of being the conscious creator of our reality, which we are. We are all creating our reality right now. When we do this, we open ourselves to solutions. We open ourselves to ways to actually turn that energy of abundance into money. You can make money easily. There's a bajillion ways to do it. But when we're focusing on what we're missing, what's wrong, why we can't do something, or we get total tunnel vision and be like, this is the only way to make money. This is it. This is it. All I can do is this one thing. This is my road to making money. And I'm not making any. When we do that, we block the many, many possibilities that exist. When we focus on these practices and we keep asking ourselves brilliant questions like, wow, what can I do today that's going to move me forward, that's going to allow in more money? If you need more money, give that money a need. What does the money need to be used for? That always helps to speed up the process of actually creating the money or meeting the person that's willing to trade with you for all that abundance of whatever it is that you're most abundant in. It's amazing the way things show up. I'm blown away. Totally blown away. My friends, I promise you, because I've experienced it enough in my own life, when you move forward, when you actually say, claim what you want and take action towards it every day. It's not a once a week thing, it's at least one action step a day thing. When you start to align your life with what you want, life is going to show up to support you. That is the true abundance of nature. Life is going to meet you. But life doesn't do all the work. The universe is not going to do all the work. Like The Secret said, we got to meet it. We need to shed our fears. And that comes with work and effort and dedication. And God, it's worth it. I can't tell you how much fear I had about doing this webinar that we're on right now. I had anxiety for like a week probably because I was afraid the technology wasn't going to work because I'm not a techie guy. And guess what? The technology didn't work and I was 15 minutes late. And guess what? I'm still alive. And guess what? You're still watching this. And guess what? It doesn't matter. And guess what? Now I know how to do it. And guess what? Now I can do lots of these. And guess what? Now I have more freedom in my life. And guess what? If you start doing the things that you fear and resist too, guess what? You're going to be more free too. And guess what? Life gets better the freer we get. Guess what? You're cool. If anybody has any questions, there's a little chat box over to the side here. Just punch your little questions into the box, and I'll read them. Because I think that's what we can do here. Let me see. Make a little note here. And if nobody has any questions, that's cool too. This is amazing. I don't think that worked. Anyways, you know how to find it. I'll let you guys mess around with it. There's a conversation that is always happening. Most of the time I miss it, but I'm getting better at catching it. Most of the time the conversation that life is having with me is moving me forward into my full potential, into who I can truly be. And the same goes for you. And most of the time, the way life is directing me to move forward scares the shit out of me. And so if you are receiving guidance, or if you're getting ideas, if something's popping into your mind, like, yeah, I could do that, I should do that, if you just should on yourself, stop it and just do it. Fear is very, very good. Very good. Because when we get beyond fear, we experience true freedom. Let's just take a moment to just do some deep breathing. I'll guide a quick breathing cycle just to really ground and integrate everything that's been said today, and for whatever key points you want to sink in deeper, for that to happen for you. So breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Breathing in through your mouth, breathing out through your mouth. Breathing in through your mouth, pulling your energy in. Breathing out through your nose. Breathing in through your nose. Grounding in as you exhale through your nose. Breathing in through your nose. Breathing out through your nose. Breathing in through your nose. Feeling yourself supported by the earth where you're sitting. Exhale through your mouth, softening your muscles. Breathing in through the mouth. Breathing out through the mouth. Breathing in through the mouth. Breathing out through the nose. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling through your nose. Breathing in through your nose. Deepest breath of the day. Holding at the top for a moment, allowing for the energy to sink down through the cells, down through the consciousness, asking yourself, what aspects of this conversation do you want to stay with you? Do you want to integrate into your daily life? And exhale. What is one practice that you can integrate into your daily life that will support you to feel more connected to the magic, to the abundance, and to your own power? One thing. And in this moment, what are you celebrating? What are you so grateful for in your life? Thank you for being here. Thank you, life, for hosting us on this planet. With these bodies, with this experience. And just write down, take a moment, take a minute to 2 minutes. I'm just going to be present here, not really saying much. Just write down a few thoughts that you really want to ground onto paper before we part ways. Write anything down that you want to stick. I want to thank all of you who have shown up to this live call, who have said yes to experience more of yourself in this life. And I would love to receive and invite your feedback on the quality of this experience for you, because I intend on doing a lot more. And I invite you to share with me what you would like a webinar on. I know I can go a lot deeper into the category of abundance, and tonight was a very broad experience. And coming up here, actually next week, I am leading a 4-week webinar series called Nowality 2.0. And the intention is for it to be a freaking blast, to really support all of us, to have loads of fun supporting one another, to have so much fun creating abundance in the reality of right now. And tonight was a good taste test of what that's going to be all about. And so if you want to see that, you can go to my site here, cowabungalife.com/nowality. And I'll be sending out some information on that as well. And the recording for this will be available pretty soon. You should get an email rather quickly with the recording. Ultimately, I'm so honored and grateful that you showed up for yourself and for this experience. This was a really amazing big step for my own online creations and what I'm going to be doing moving forward. And so I want to thank you for supporting that and supporting me with who I am and what I do. And I hope that the value received from showing up tonight is really beneficial to your life. And I'm very, very excited for the Nowality program. This has been something I've been thinking of for a long time, and I was going to offer it in January, and I was just like, just the other day, because I'm kind of a spontaneous person, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do the Nowality thing right away, because why wait? I want to do it now, and I would love you to join me. And I'm doing it. There's going to be a unique meditation, audio meditation they do every week, and there's going to be 4 webinars that'll be kind of like this, but totally different, with a theme each week that we're going to work on to support you with your life, to support you with creating more abundance in your reality of right now, and now, and now, and now. And also to integrate more fun into your life and into the experience of growing and living your life and your passions. And so if you dig that, I'm doing that webinar for like $33. And I'm so excited about that. And it will be, I guarantee, the best $33 investment that you ever make. And you're going to get access to the archives, plus a whole bunch of other exercises, journaling exercises that will be available in the archives, plus the audio meditations. And so if that's something that you're totally into, then please, please join me. And please send me your feedback. I would love to know how this evening has been for you and what really stuck for you. Thank you for being on the journey with me. Truly, like, you know, I send all these emails out to everybody, and I'm really grateful that you heard the call and you answered. I have so much respect for everybody on this call right now, from all over the world. Thank you. I love you. Cowabunga blessings, and I'm so excited to have started this new chapter with webinars and live streaming. Stay super blessed, everybody. I will see you very, very soon.